Today I'm here with Peter Cannon. He's the writer and director of an award-winning PSA series, Talk With Me, a virtual reality film, Someone Else, and most importantly, he shoots these videos with me. First question, tell me a little bit about your past projects and what you're working on right now.
So my favorite past projects have happened a couple years ago. It was a PSA series that I put together based on my experiences with adolescent suicide, both personal and not. And I wanted to put together a series that communicated the importance of opening up to someone that you trust. And this could be anybody. This could be a parent, a friend, a teacher, a counselor, a therapist.
Don't shush me. You've been here.
Yes.
You've been home.
Yes, calm down. I said I needed to be alone.
You've literally been in there all week. Nobody has seen you. I've barely even seen you.
Okay.
How long is it going to take then?
What?
You know, this. How long is this going to go on for?
How long? I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Communication has a profoundly neutralizing effect when it comes to anxiety and depression, and that's what I wanted to communicate with that series.
Awesome. Okay, talk about a little bit about virtual reality, because I think most people don't work in that world.
People often mistake 360 video with VR with AR, and those are three very different things. Recently I made a 360 film called Someone Else. It was a sci-fi thriller.
Let's not expose him. There's still some brush to get through.
He's gotta breathe, right?
In 360 video, the frame of the movie is just everywhere. It's a movie, but it's all around you. VR has the idea of interactivity worked into it. There are choices that you can make that change the world around you. Worlds are rendered to be looked at from any perspective. AR is imagery laid onto what you're already seeing.
So what are you working on right now?
Right now I'm working on a pilot that's being shopped around. I am also a commercial director for startup companies, and I am also in the process of making a script for a different VR project, this one with interactivity, that we have a presentation for, and it is ready to go on the condition that someone wants to fund it.
Yeah. All right, so what got you interested in film in the first place? How long have you been thinking, I'm going to be a movie director?
I was 12 years old and I saw The Matrix.
That's a pretty lame answer.
Before that, I wanted to be a paleontologist.
So what's your strategy for writing?
Done is better than perfect.
What's the most important part of a movie?
Most important part of the movie is the script. You'll get people saying that it's in fact casting, but I believe that without a story that you don't have a movie.
What movie is a shining example of what everyone should be doing?
Everyone tries to do different things, so I can't understand why it's a question. In my opinion, you can have any genre, but everything on the emotional spectrum should be touched on in order for a more full experience.
So what movie does that well?
Lord of the Rings.
What's your favorite musical?
How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Excellent answer. Original movie or Broadway revival?
Broadway revival, because I saw Daniel Radcliffe do backflips.
Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity? The great big brotherhood of men.
Worst musical you've ever seen?
Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yeah, what is that? So you just said you've seen a show on Broadway. So how many shows have you seen on Broadway, and which ones?
The first show I ever saw on Broadway was for my sister's birthday. It was Thoroughly Modern Millie.
With Sutton Foster.
The next thing I saw was Wicked. The thing I saw after that was Spamalot.
What year did you see Wicked? Like, which cast? You have no idea.
I have no clue.
But was it Kristen Chenoweth?
I'd know that. No, I have no idea. Then I saw Legally Blonde the musical. And then I saw Memphis. Then I saw Jersey Boys twice. And then I saw American Idiot the musical. Then I saw Book of Mormon. I saw Waitress. And then Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay, so you've seen so many musicals. Do you consider yourself a musical theater person?
No.
Peter, why have you seen so many Broadway shows?
It's possible that I live 40 minutes from New York.
Geography counts, guys. What are you most excited to see in this musical, my musical?
Well, I know you have a lot of energy stored up inside you, and I want to see that get translated. I want to see the process of a musical getting made, because I've never seen one before. I want to see how a director works with a choreographer, because I've never seen that before. I think the last thing I want to see is how you write songs into a script and how those songs get affected by editing. Because I imagine down the road, once you've got all the songs written out and then something in the story changes, as it inevitably does, how do you go back and do that? I've got no clue.
You don't!
Like and subscribe!